Picture This is brought to you by Dan Higgins Wood Flooring, with locations in Medford and Sicklerville. 609-953-7766. And on the web at www.danhiggins.com. Tired of all those boring, old-fashioned guessing games, aren't you? Well, no problem. It's now time for Lenape District Television's first ever game show, Picture This, where teams of 4 from the 4 district high schools compete for the title of district champion. Today's championship round pits teams from Shawnee High School and Cherokee High School, who will call upon their imagination, creativity, and artistic ability to picture this. Now, here's the host of Picture This, Tom Tamburello.
All right, you have tuned into LDTV at a great time. This is Picture This. It's a television show where our students are going to draw some of the things they're learning about in school, and today's a very exciting day. This is our final championship round. We have 2 teams here today. One of them is going to walk away with $500 for a charity of their choice. Another one, $200 for a charity of their choice. It's all thanks to Dan Higgins Wood Flooring Warehouse. That company has donated $1,000 this season to our program to make all of this possible. We're very grateful for the sponsorship of this show. Thank you so much. In case this is the first time you're joining us, I'd like to remind you or tell you about the rules for the first 4 rounds. Picture This consists of 4 traditional drawing rounds and 1 speed round. In the first 4 rounds, each team will have 60 seconds to try to guess what their teammate is drawing. Each correct answer is worth 100 points, and if a team is able to get the correct answer before time expires, they will be awarded 1 bonus point for every second that they had left from the 60. And double points in the 4th round. So if a team gets the correct answer in 20 seconds, they would be awarded 140 points in rounds 1 through 3 and 180 points if it's round 4. If a team cannot get the correct answer in time, the opposing team can steal their 100 points if they are able to give the correct answer. A team cannot pass in the first 4 rounds, but the person drawing can hand off to another team member once per round. Once a team member hands off, it will only leave the remaining 2 team members to guess. Some final things to keep in mind. The person drawing cannot talk, gesture, or write any letters or numbers. However, if a team says a word that is part of the answer, the drawing team member can write that down. The team with the most points at the end of the speed round wins and moves on to the next round of Picture This. Now let's meet the 2 teams battling it out in our championship today. On my right, we have Cherokee High School's Renaissance program. Great job getting here. And on my left, we have returning champions from last season, Shawnee High School's Renaissance program. So nicely done, guys, and welcome back. Cherokee this season had the most points overall, so they had to decide if they were going to draw first or not. And they've elected to defer to Shawnee. So their advisor, Ms. Pulliam, come on up and welcome back to the show. So we have 2 teams today that are from Renaissance. Could you tell us a little bit about the Renaissance organization? What's that all about?
Sure. Renaissance is a service organization that focuses their attention to school morale and bolstering confidence in academics.
Positive program. Great. And the charity you're playing for today?
We're playing for the Red Cross Filipino Relief.
Okay, excellent. So the category for round 1 is popular technology.
Oh.
Popular technology. So Shawnee, are you ready to guess?
Maybe.
We have 60 seconds on the clock. Picture this.
Okay.
iPad Air.
MacBook.
Computer?
Oh, it's that keyboard that detaches.
Click. Clicky thing.
Oh, crap.
Theater? Movie theater?
Movie to the converter.
Computer theater?
Up or out, keep guessing.
Netflix.
Apple theater?
Net? Oh, keep it there, keep it there. Sydney, did you say that? Sydney, how in the world? How did you get Netflix out of that?
Well, I actually didn't think it was gonna be right, but like movie on the computer, Netflix.
Is this like a television?
Yeah, well, he said
computer, or like-
theater, so I thought movie.
Oh, I see. Well, this just shows you we always tell our contestants all the time, say whatever is on your mind. And Sydney got it. You guys have 135 points because of that. Nice job. All right, Mrs. Gallimbardo is coming up for Cherokee. Welcome back. Yep. So we heard a little bit about the Renaissance program in general. So what are some of the activities that Renaissance does at Cherokee?
Well, we do things like the People's Choice Awards. We're resurrecting the Smart Cookie Awards this year. We do the Crystal Apple Awards, which is like the People's Choice Awards for faculty, and various community service things that keep us
Great.
helping out.
I think no matter who wins today, it's going to go to a great organization. And who are you playing for today?
The Make-A-Wish Foundation.
All right, awesome. So remember, the category is popular technology. We have 60 seconds on the clock. Picture this.
Microsoft
Mac.
Surface.
Droid.
Laptop.
Apple.
iPod. iPad.
Cell phone. iPhone 5.
Computer.
3D printer.
Android.
Scanner.
Linux.
Square.
Cell phone. Smartphone.
Laptop.
Internet.
iPad. Air.
Internet browser.
Air.
Apple. MacBook. Flower.
Video chat. Skype.
Droid.
Skype is right. Very good. I think Sarah said. All right. Nice. So I guess, Sarah, how did you know it was Skype? Because a person
video
on the
chat
screen and then
person.
like the real
Yeah,
person?
Yeah.
Nicely done. You guys have 133 points now, so we got a nail biter here. Mrs. Gallimbardo is like so relieved. That was a hard one to draw, I think, for sure. All right, the first student coming up for Shawnee is going to be Michael. Welcome back to the show, Michael. Good to see you again. So, Michael, you won last year.
Yeah.
So there's no pressure or anything, right? Nah. Not at all, not at all. So this season, can you remember like one of the hardest words or things you've had to draw this season?
It was that one with like the treasury bill.
Oh, yeah, you had to do the treasury.
Yeah, I kind of just passed it off immediately.
Yeah, drawing the treasury was hard, and I actually heard Sarah a minute ago from Cherokee talking about that 3D printer. That was another hard thing that we had back in the day, okay? For this round, the category is going to be physics. Physics, okay? Oh, this is so unfair. We've got a physics teacher over there. Let's see what they know about physics. That's right.
Oh, God.
60 seconds on the clock. Ready to guess. Picture this.
Okay.
Newton's laws. Acceleration, velocity, forces, wind, drag,
Speed.
running,
Rate.
speed, acceleration, momentum,
Movement. Energy.
kinetic energy.
Kinetic energy is right. Nicely done.
Ooh, thank God I actually did that one.
So Mrs. Pulliam's going to explain to us what kinetic energy is. This is an educational show. So what is that?
Kinetic energy is the energy of motion.
Yeah, so your person's like moving, and that's the energy they have. I mean, potential's like before you move, right?
Yeah,
Potential
potential, and you
is
have
like-
different types of potential.
Oh,
so.
geez. See, I know a little bit about that. I'm not a math
remember
guy,
that
so
from
good
eighth
job.
grade.
Renaissance for Shawnee's got 276. Sarah's going to come up now and draw for Cherokee. So it's good to have you back on Picture This. Welcome back. So, how about you? Do you remember any tough words you've had over the past few episodes of Picture This?
Last time I had electoral college.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Immediately handed that off to Ellie. Felt bad about that one.
And she still is probably upset that you handed that off to her. I know.
She dealt with it well.
Well, you were a good guesser on that last one for Skype. So let's see how you do with this, okay?
All right.
Physics is the category. Renaissance Cherokee's ready to guess. Picture this.
Free body diagram.
Friction.
Applied force.
Inertia. Acceleration. Velocity.
Velocity is in. Ellie got that one.
There you go.
That is great. Good job. We have 10 points right now separating our two teams. Cherokee Renaissance has 286 points. Shawnee Renaissance has 276. Do you see why this is the final round? It's exciting. You don't want to miss the rest of the game, so stick around right after this.
Picture This is brought to you by Dan Higgins Wood Flooring, with locations in Medford and Sicklerville. 609-953-7766. And on the web at www.danhiggins.com. Picture This is brought to you by Dan Higgins Wood Flooring, with locations in Medford and Sicklerville. 609-953-7766. And on the web at www.danhiggins.com.
Welcome back to Picture This. We've got a great game today. Call your friends, your family. Tell everybody to turn on LDTV because we've got an exciting match. It's our final game of Season 6. Right now, we have Cherokee Renaissance with 286 points playing against Shawnee Renaissance with 276 points, a 10-point difference. Can't get much closer than that. We're going to bring back Mary Beth, who's going to be drawing in round 3 for Shawnee. Welcome back to the show, Mary Beth. We've learned a lot about you this season, but one thing I didn't know about you is you've done some traveling around the world, huh?
Yes.
What countries have you been to?
I went to France and Spain last summer.
Oh, at the same summer.
Yeah, it was like we went over at the same time and visited the two countries.
Was that like a student trip or something like
Yes.
that? I did that in high school. It's like the best thing to do.
was
What a
awesome.
wonderful experience. That's awesome. Good. Glad you enjoyed it. Round 3, mythology is the category for round 3. Mythology, okay? So think about that.
I don't know what mythology is.
Shawnee Renaissance looks scared.
Yeah.
Cherokee's already guessing what it could be. Okay. Shawnee, we've got 60 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Picture this.
Achilles heel.
Zeus,
the
Athena,
Minotaur.
Medusa. No, a centaur?
A duck. A bird.
A Pegasus?
That's not right. That's not right. Keep going.
A phoenix.
That's right. Phoenix is right. Very good. Phoenix is correct. All right.
I just guessed.
Phoenix is correct. Good job. You kept guessing there. The first thing I thought of when I saw Phoenix was I was thinking Arizona. Like, I don't know how in the world. I think I would have drawn Arizona or something like that. So you have 419 points. That's really very nicely done. Ellie, now you're going to come up and draw for Cherokee. So welcome back to Picture This. Welcome back. So it's been a crazy season, huh?
Yeah.
What's your craziest memory of all the games that you've been in so far?
Probably when I had to draw Electoral College for Sarah.
Yeah, that Electoral College was tough. Absolutely. And we're talking about now mythology. How do you feel about that?
Okay, because I'm
Okay.
in Latin, so we're learning
Oh, you're
about
in Latin? Oh, okay, little advantage there. Very good. We've got 60 seconds on the clock. Cherokee Renaissance is ready. Picture this.
Loch Ness Monster. Centaur. Minotaur.
Hundred-handed
Mount
person.
Olympus.
Mount Olympus, you got it. Give her a round of applause. All right. That's really good. The mountain must be Mount Olympus. Wow. So this game continues to be very close. Cherokee's got 440. Shawnee's got 419. Now, we're going to be getting into round 4. In round 4, you're going to get double the amount of points for every second that's left on the clock. So if you get it fast, you get lots and lots of points. So let's see what Sydney can do. Come on up and welcome back to the show. Hello, welcome back. So tell us about some of the things you're involved with at Shawnee besides Renaissance.
I'm in yearbook and Italian club. I'm going on the Italy trip after graduation.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and Renaissance.
Where in Italy?
We're going to, I think, like 5 different cities. It's 10 days. So, like, our whole itinerary, we land in Rome and go to Venice, Florence, a few other places.
Wow, can you ask the teacher that's running that if they need chaperones? Please, can you ask? I would love to. Good, love to chaperone that trip. That's great. The category for round 4 is authors.
Oh, God.
Authors. Okay?
Stuff of literature.
So Shawnee is ready and Sydney's ready, and Sydney says she doesn't read, so can't wait to see what she's going to draw for this. Here we go. 60 seconds on the clock. Picture this.
Mark Twain.
James Cameron. Oh, wait, that's a movie. Never mind.
A spiral notebook.
Stephen King.
Notebook. Spiral book?
Mead.
Shakespeare. Thomas Paine.
I don't know.
Keep
Thomas
guessing.
Jefferson.
You have 30 more seconds.
Oh my God.
Albert Einstein.
Spiral book?
It's a spiral notebook. I mean,
Spiral-
a spiral notebook. A student? A journal? But it's an author.
15 seconds. The category is authors.
Spiral.
What? Did I hear that right? Wow, how did you? I have no idea who that is. Okay, so
And I didn't know what to draw. I started drawing a notebook.
Sydney, how did you know to draw a notebook?
Well, that's, I mean, I didn't know how to draw the last song, so I just drew a notebook.
That's really awesome. Very good. You got that in the nick of time.
I just kept trying. I didn't know.
Cherokee, did you know that? Yeah. Cherokee knew that. Cherokee would have guessed that, so that was very important to get, which is great. Okay, so Cherokee is going to have a chance to pick up the lead now as we bring Michael up. So Mike, come on back up here. Good to have you back on the show. Welcome.
I'm so pleased.
All right, Michael, what's been going on since we last saw you?
I've been rehearsing with Cherokee Theater.
And what productions have you been in over the few years you've been there?
I've been in The Sound of Music, where I was Uncle Max. I was in Grease, where I was Roger. And I was in Annie as Bert Healy.
Wow, so you're not afraid of being in front of studio audiences and things like that, right?
Yes and no.
I mean, there's only a few hundred people there here, so it's not that bad. Okay, so the category once again is authors. Cherokee Renaissance is ready to guess. We have 60 seconds on the clock. Picture this.
Mark Twain.
J.K.
Kurt
Rowling.
Vonnegut.
Hamlet. I mean Shakespeare.
Gogol. Time. Orwell.
Through the Looking Glass.
Suzanne Collins.
Suzanne Collins is right. Excellent.
On the money.
Now,
Wow.
some people at home might not know what in the world that has to do with Suzanne Collins. So who can elaborate? Michael?
It's from the Hunger Games, and what I was trying to draw there was Katniss's Mockingjay pin.
Ah, the Mockingjay pin.
The icon of the Hunger Games.
Awesome. Very good. Well, we have a very close game. It's no surprise. Cherokee has a slight lead right now with 610 points to Renaissance's and Shawnee's 537 points. Now, Cherokee, since you're in the lead, we're going to give you the two categories for the speed round before the break, so you can think about it during the commercial. The categories are world landmarks or things that happened senior year. So we'll let you think about that. What would you pick at home? We'll find out what Cherokee picks when we come back. Stick around.
Picture This is brought to you by Dan Higgins Wood Flooring, with locations in Medford and Sicklerville. 609-953-7766. And on the web at www.danhiggins.com. Picture This is brought to you by Dan Higgins Wood Flooring, with locations in Medford and Sicklerville. 609-953-7766. And on the web at www.danhiggins.com.
Welcome back to Picture This. This is it. It comes down to this final speed round. We're going to see who our champions of this season are going to be. Will it be the team to my right, which is Cherokee Renaissance, who currently have 610 points, or will it be the team to the left, Shawnee Renaissance, that has 537 points? It's a very, very close game. During the commercial break, teams can substitute players if they wish. Cherokee has brought back Andrew, so welcome back to the show. It's good to see you. We'll hear from you in a little bit, and Shawnee's brought back Teresa, so welcome back to the show. How are you? Now, I just found out during the break that you're not only in Renaissance, you're the president. That's really cool. So what do you have to do as president?
I like to help run the meetings. I like speak in front of the group. I tell them what we're going to do.
All right. What would you tell your team right now to kind of motivate them? Because you're behind.
Start thinking of senior stuff.
Oh, okay. Start thinking that. You think that's the category you're going to get. We're going to find out in a second. But before we do, let's tell you about how the speed round works.
The final round is the speed round. In the speed round, each team has 90 seconds to get as many correct answers as possible. Each correct answer is worth 50 points, and a team can only pass twice. Just a reminder, there's no talking, gesturing, or writing letters or numbers, but if a team says a word that is part of the answer, the drawing team member can write that down. The team with the most points at the end of the speed round wins and is our Picture This champion.
Okay, so just as a little recap here, both of our teams are playing for charities today. The winning team at the end of all this is going to get $500 for the charity of their choice. The runner-up, $200. So no matter what happens, both of these teams are going to be raising quite a bit of money for some really worthy charities. And it's all thanks to Dan Higgins Wood Flooring Warehouse, who's donated $1,000 to Picture This this season, and we're very grateful for the sponsorship of this show, so thank you very much. Before the break, Cherokee was in the lead and had to pick one of these two categories for the speed round: world landmarks or things that happened senior year. What have you decided to go with?
World landmarks.
World landmarks. And who is going to be drawing? Do I dare ask? Andrew. All right, come on up, Andrew. Welcome back to Picture This. If you haven't been with us this season, Andrew has come into the game every speed round for Cherokee and pretty much gotten lots of words right. I think one game was 13, another one was 10 or 11. So what's been the hardest word that you've had to draw? Do you remember?
I had to draw a planner or agenda book.
Oh, an agenda book. Yeah, and a planner. Okay, very good for that school category. All right. How do you feel about world landmarks?
I'm feeling pretty good. I took world geography as a freshman, so hopefully I'll try to get as many as I can.
Hopefully it comes back to you. Okay, so we're going to have 90 seconds on the clock. Remember, you can pass 2 times. Keep drawing. Cherokee's ready to guess. Picture this.
Stonehenge, Eiffel
Statue of
Tower.
Liberty.
Yes.
Okay. Statue of Liberty.
Stonehenge.
Leaning
Oh,
Big Ben.
Big Ben.
Leaning Tower of Pisa, Colosseum,
White
Parthenon,
House.
Pantheon.
Oh, that's Great Wall
Great
of
Wall of
China.
China.
You got it.
Stonehenge.
Statue of Liberty.
The
Amazon World Landmark, no.
Great Wave.
Oh,
wait.
Niagara Falls.
Yes.
Okay. Blarney Stone, Nile. No.
Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Leaning Tower.
There,
Colosseum. Oh,
Great Pyramids.
Great Pyramids.
Yes.
Sphinx.
Sphinx.
The Pantheon. the
Statue of Liberty.
Statue of Liberty. Still have 45
Golden
seconds.
Gate Bridge.
Mount
Mount
Rushmore.
Everest.
Mount Everest.
Mount Kilimanjaro.
That thing in
The Alps, Himalayas.
Fish.
It's water.
Sydney
Oh, waterfall. No.
Harbor.
You can
What's
write
that
that.
called?
Great Barrier Reef.
It's the Sydney
Big
thing.
waves. Surf. Sydney.
Sydney Harbor.
Harbor. Waves. Waterfall.
Pass.
Opera House. Sydney Opera House.
Yes.
Ooh.
White House.
The White House.
Nice. Coliseum. The Grand Canyon.
Grand Canyon.
All right.
You're out of time. You're out of time. Give Andrew a nice round of applause. Great job. Good job. I was so hoping Stonehenge was going to come up at some point. Stonehenge. That was Mount Rushmore, the last one. You guys got 11 of them right for 550 more points. So you have 1,160 points. Now, that means that, Shawnee, you're going to need 13. Now, 13 has been done a few times in our history of Picture This. So it definitely can be done. Who is going to be drawing? Sydney, come on up. All right, here we go. So you need 13. It's possible. It's possible, right?
Let's hope.
Yep, absolutely. It's been done before. Your category is things that happened senior year. So something a lot of you are probably familiar with. So we're going to put 90 seconds on the clock. Picture this.
Graduation.
Prom.
What's one? Prom.
Graduation.
College.
Diploma.
Yep, diploma.
Coming Up. Applications.
Tassel. Graduation.
Graduation.
Disney. Senior trip.
Yes.
Peace.
Pie.
Departure. College.
Remember, you have 2 passes.
Car. Getting your driver's license.
Okay.
College.
You can write that word.
College application. A college acceptance.
Maybe for college. College departure.
College visit. Visitation. College.
Visiting a college.
30 seconds. You have 2 passes.
Pass.
Pass, okay.
Senior portrait.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was good.
Pass.
Okay, no more passes?
Prom.
Prom. Dances. Corsage. Pinning ceremony.
Time is up. Give Sydney a round of applause. Good job, Sydney. That was the promenade. Now, you were so close on one of the ones that you passed on, college tours. College tours, not college visits, so that was really close. The other one she passed on was tough, senior pinning ceremony, so that was probably a very good pass. You should have been just yelling things out from senior year, but anyway, you guys got 6. You ended up with 837 points. That means this year's Picture This champions is Cherokee Renaissance. Congratulations with 1,160 points. Nicely done. That is awesome. Now, we're going to be back after this commercial break for some final words and to award the money, so you don't want to miss it. We'll be right back.
Picture This is brought to you by Dan Higgins Wood Flooring, with locations in Medford and Sicklerville. 609-953-7766. And on the web at www.danhiggins.com. Picture This is brought to you by Dan Higgins Wood Flooring, with locations in Medford and Sicklerville. 609-953-7766. And on the web at www.danhiggins.com.
Welcome back, friends, to Picture This. What a great season we have had. Season 6 has been wonderful, and we're glad you were around for it. Really thanks to Dan Higgins Wood Flooring Warehouse. We could not have done this show without that organization, that company. They've donated $1,000 to us this year to help make all of this possible, to give money to the charities of our players' choices. Shawnee, congratulations to Shawnee Renaissance. You're going home today with $200 for the Red Cross Relief. Yep, for the Philippines. That is awesome. And our grand prize champions of Season 6 is Cherokee's Renaissance Program, $500. Way to go. Very nice. You know, we really appreciate all of your support throughout these years. It's been wonderful. We've got a great crew here at LDTV that helps to put this together. Not only staff, but the students that make the show possible. Thank you to all of them, and thanks to all of you for watching. And please remember to picture this. Next time we're on the air, we want you sitting right there. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Picture This is brought to you by Dan Higgins Wood Flooring, with locations in Medford and Sicklerville. 609-953-7766. And on the web at www.danhiggins.com.